Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for the 9th of September. Just very quickly before I start your reading, I want to draw your attention to these amazing sunflowers. If you are a member of my channel, or even if you're not, you can go onto the community tab and have a look. And a couple of days ago, I posted a picture of me walking my dog, and we're very lucky to be living next door to some sunflower fields. And yeah, I just posted saying how grateful I was and how beautiful and what a lovely scenery it is. Anyway, I do love sunflowers. They're my absolute favourite flower. And lo and behold, on Saturday, I get a surprise delivery of sunflowers. Now, this came from somebody who I haven't spoken to for years. They're not a member of my channel. They don't follow any social media. And I did them a favour through a friend of a friend, and they were very grateful. When I opened them, I was blown away. And to me, it's just like a real good affirmation that, you know, what you wish for, what your gratitude, what you're grateful for will come round to you. And so, yeah, I just wanted to mention that really, because I don't know, for those of you that maybe give up on that, I wouldn't, because even the simplest things are just some flowers. Just, I don't know, just makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll stop waffling and get on to your reading now. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Pisces and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So, let's start your reading. So, general energy for next week, Pisces, is the Seven of Swords. Hierophant is in your opportunity. King of Wands is what your challenge is. The Two of Swords is what you don't see coming. And the Three of Wands is your outcome. So overall energy of next week is the Seven of Swords yet again. Now, we had the Seven of Swords for Pisces already, which was then clarified by the Seven of Swords. So this situation still seems to be rumbling on for next week too. And this is about somebody being a little bit deceitful around you, or you being deceitful. My caveat to that is it depends on what the reason is. So obviously, we can think of things of deceitful as in bad, but then in actual fact, you could be, I don't know, organising a surprise party for somebody, and that would require you not to reveal information. Maybe it's that. I like to look on the bright side of things all the time. It can also mean that you are keeping information from somebody, or communication from somebody, quite simply because it's not the right time. They don't need to know yet, because it could be to their detriment and you're looking out for them. So in that respect, again, it can be taken like that, but it's also about somebody, perhaps you feel like somebody around you is being a bit sneaky and not 100% honest with the truth. So we are going to do clarifies anyway, so we will have a look at that in more depth. The Hierophant is in your opportunity. So the Hierophant is all about high levels of commitment. It's also about your morals, traditions, beliefs, your standards, if you like. So there's an opportunity, I think, to display your standards and maybe put your foot down. Maybe this Seven of Swords isn't being entirely truthful and things need to be said. The King of Wands is in your challenge, and he could be a manager at work, for instance. He's very creative. He's very he's got a lot of drive, and he's enthusiastic, and he's goal led. But he can be quite a handful, in as much as he can be quite selfish and arrogant and a bit of a narcissist. It's all about him. So some of you could be dealing with that energy too, and it could be the Seven of Swords. But it's like, again, this could, he's a king, so he's high up, so he could be a manager, or just somebody, even a fatherly figure, somebody with authority. The Two of Swords is in what you don't see coming. So there's a decision to be made, which is probably going to require you to make a decision with your head and not your heart. And then the Three of Wands is your outcome, though. So it's a lovely outcome. It's like you can move on from a situation now and look with, you know, vision, if you like. You know, you can finally, like, oh, thank goodness that's over. Let's move on to, let's get back to enjoying life, kind of thing. And yeah, just having a fire in your belly again. So why do we have this Seven of Swords here, please and thank you, for Pisces? And I'll be very honest with you. I did this reading. I started it a little while ago, and both my dogs joined me in here, and they started barking. So I had to stop the reading. And guess what was in your general energy for next week? It was the Seven of Swords. So that's why I smirked when that came out again. So why do we have the Seven of Swords here, please and thank you, for Pisces? Clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. That's interesting. So the Knight of Cups is very romantic. This is an incoming gesture of romance or something nice, offering you something nice. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like you don't trust them. It's like they're putting on this front of, oh, I want to look like a really good guy or a really good person. And I feel like you're not trusting that. And then you have the Five of Wands too, which is what's making me think this, because the Five of Wands is about people being very competitive, very egotistical, will literally trample on you to get to the top. It's like you can see two sides to this person, but you feel like you're the only one that can see it. You've got the Four of Pentacles here, which is about holding things close to your chest. You know something, Pisces, that nobody else does at the moment, I fear, for next week. So I fear that in a way, this is you holding things close to your chest. It's not the right time. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what the rest of the reading says. Well, this Knight of Cups is just the one that's a bit being sneaky, and you know it for some reason. You're very intuitive, obviously. A Hierophant is in your opportunity, and this is all about guru energy. It's about talking to people who know what they're talking about, getting advice. It's about high levels of commitment, so marriage. It's also about your values and your traditions, if you like. I knew this was going to come out. It's the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about research. Something coming, I'll tell you, there's something coming about next week that's going to test your morals, if you like, your standards. As I say, I do think you can see beyond this person, and you know what their motive operandi is, if you like. And something's coming about that will give you that ta-da moment and be like, yep, I knew it. I knew it. I trust my instincts. Why else do we have this Page of Swords here with the Hierophant? We've got the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. Yep, there's a lot of mind games going on here, if you like. So with this information coming in, this new research, this new reveal, if you like, brings the Ten of Swords. And it's like, yeah, there we go. Job done kind of thing. I knew it. Ten of Swords is the end of something. It's the end of that line of thinking, that stress and anxiety. For this, I feel like it's like, because you have sussed them. You've got the King of Swords here, and you've got the King of Wands too. So the King of Swords is about you again, I think. You having to be this logical, looking at the data, keep your heart out of it. You're being very logical, very authoritative over this, and very assertive. You're going to get asked your opinion, I feel. Well, there's going to be an opportunity for you to express it. The King of Wands is your challenge. This could be the person that's perhaps, this is somebody who had some responsibility or has responsibility over something. And yeah, they appear to be very driven and very enthusiastic. But I also think they have an ulterior motive. I don't know. Leo energy, so fire sign, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're your challenge, and why do we have the King of Wands here, please and thank you, for Pisces? Don't mess with the Pisces. They're too intuitive. That is because 6 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. So when I said they come across as really enthusiastic, in fact, the Ace of Wands is all about, but as a challenge, it's like, no, I think it's all a front. And you can see through that. The Chariot is all about getting things done, taking control. And they want to do that. And that's what the King of Wands does. That's what he appears to do. But in the background, he's actually not. And again, I can't help but feel that this King of Wands is not being very genuine. And you know it. It's really funny. I've just seen that lion in the background. And obviously you're not a lion sign, Pisces, but I feel like it's you just keeping an eye on them. You've got the 6 of Cups, which is very nostalgic energy. I feel like you've been there before. Maybe there's something about this King of Wands that you had your inkling about, is what I'm saying, and something's now coming back to you. Six of Cups is also about childhood. For some of you, this could be that something that reminds you, I don't know, it's bringing up something from your childhood. Really interesting, this is. And then you've got the 2 of Swords. So it's like you're torn. Do you tell anybody, you know? But it is, I don't know, whenever I see the 2 of Swords, I always think it's all about, you have a choice, but it's your choice, and it's down to you if you do anything about it. But this is in your unforeseen, and it's quite funny, really. Like, in your unforeseen, and you've got a blindfold on. Maybe you don't see this coming. This devil and angel energy on your shoulders. Anyway, let's do some clarifiers here. Why do we have the 2 of Swords here, please and thank you? It's almost like you're going to be attacked for it. That's all I can see is those crows trying to attack her hair, look. And I don't know. It's your unforeseen. Anyway, let's have a look. And I don't mean that in a physical manner by any means, because 2 of Swords is all about thoughts, communication. Yeah, some people aren't kind of like what you're thinking, but you. 8 of Wands is clarifying that. 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor. 10 of Pentacles is about family, stability, financial success even. And then you have the Emperor. Are you torn between? Oh, this is tricky. Even I feel torn now. Is this Emperor? So this Emperor is a very strong leader. Again, it's almost like have you got to go against the grain that everybody else, what I'm saying, everybody else thinks, oh, they're fabulous, they're lovely, look, they're really family orientated, they're very, you know, driven and giving. But in actual fact, they're quite manipulative. And yes, they do like to be seen to be giving, and they do like this happy families kind of happy work situation. Oh, I'm a great boss. But providing it's their way, because the emperor is all about, you know, he's very strategic as well, and it's his way or the highway. And you're going to feel torn over that, because I don't think people are going to like what you are. But the Eight of Wands is here. Eights are very karmic, so it's like what goes around comes around. So it's almost like he's brought this on himself, and it's going to be the Eight of Wands is all about things coming into alignment. Well, this is a tricky one. I'm going to do one more on that. All I keep seeing there with that is fireworks. So I do really think, be prepared for some resistance to this. And you're not going to be expecting that for some reason, but you are now, as I've just told you. Let's just do one more on Pisces, please, and thank you for this Two of Swords. Again, it's like a double side to something, isn't it? Four of Wands. I still think there's some sort of deceit and trying to portray stability and happy home life still, or happy work situation, happy something, but you can see something else, and you know that they're perhaps a little bit all out for themselves. Three of Wands, though, is in your outcome, and this is like, maybe you're going to leave. You know what? This is all about leaving and seeking more fulfilling opportunities, more exciting, almost like starting again. Three of Wands. Why do we have the Three of Wands here? Or you're perhaps going to consider that. It'll be a consideration for you next week. Quite a heavy week for you, Pisces. But it's been bubbling away. Why do you have the Three of Wands here for Pisces, please, and thank you. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. High Priestess. There we go. I was waiting for the High Priestess, because you are very intuitive. Now, traditionally, the High Priestess is Cancer, I think. Yeah, but still a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the Three of Wands, as I said, I think this has given you, it will make you make this decision with that Two of Swords. Yeah. It kind of put things into perspective for you, is what I'm trying to say, I think. And the perspective is, hang on a minute, there's probably a bit more to life than this. Let's go and see what else is in life. Let's go and get my surfboard and surf those waves and see what other opportunities there are for me that will, I don't know, give me a bit more, you know, less hassle and more fun. You've got the Three of Pentacles here. This is about collaborative energy. It's also about going to people who know what they're talking about, who know their trade, if you like, and they know their skills, their skill set. You've got 2 3s there also. I feel like this is going to be you looking for yeah, just better teamwork, if you like. You've got the Nine of Swords, so it's not without thought and perhaps some sleepless nights over this. Shall I, shan't I? But it's definitely given you food for thought next week. You've got the High Priestess too. And you can see she's closing her eyes. She's thinking. She's trusting her gut as well. So yeah, this is definitely a very strong message to say trust your intuition on this. Don't listen to people. Don't be influenced by others. Know your mind. And you do, Pisces. Obviously you do. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Always get the Seven of Swords at the moment with you. So let's see what Gateway Oracle have to say too. What does the universe want you to know? What other messages are there for you? Please and thank you for Pisces. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Let's see what that message is all about. Accepting what is. I'm not saying you should accept what is, to be fair. If you know, I don't know. Let's see what they want you to know. It is an act of both power and faith to love, honour and accept what is. At times it can be challenging to truly accept what's occurring in your life. When you do so, however, you affirm that there's a plan for your life and that everything is working for your highest good. Accepting what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. It does mean that there is gentle yet profound awareness that every experience can support your highest good and spiritual evolution. If there is something you just can't accept, start by gently acknowledging the fact that you can't accept it. As you increase your own acceptance in life, this will help others to be at peace in their own lives. That is really interesting, isn't it? You need to let me know how this resonates for you next week, Pisces, because I'm intrigued. So I hope you enjoy your week. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care. Bye.